Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we'll be diving into a topic that affects almost all of us, the dark side of social media. We all love connecting with friends and sharing our lives, but have you ever stopped to think about the hidden costs? Let's get real and talk about the 10 biggest disadvantages of our favorite platforms. First up, stress and anxiety. Think about it. Your phone is constantly buzzing with notifications. There's this unspoken pressure to reply instantly, to keep up with every single post, and to always be on. Then you have the endless stream of news, which is often negative and overwhelming. All of this can seriously tax your mind, leaving you feeling drained and on edge. It's like your brain never gets a break, even when you're supposed to be relaxing. Next, let's talk about addiction. Have you ever found yourself scrolling endlessly through your feed, even when you know you should be doing something else? You're not alone! The design of these apps, with their infinite scrolls and instant rewards, is engineered to keep you hooked. This scrolling can turn into a powerful habit that's incredibly hard to break. It wastes hours of your day, kills your productivity, and before you know it, you've spent half your evening staring at a screen instead of living your life. This leads us straight to disadvantage number 3, the comparison trap. Social media is essentially a highlight reel of everyone else's life. You see people on exotic vacations, celebrating big achievements, and looking picture perfect. It is so easy to start comparing your own life to these curated images and feel like you're falling short. This constant comparison can chip away at your self-confidence and make you feel dissatisfied with your own reality, which is actually perfectly fine, just the way it is. Number 4 is a big one. The decline of face-to-face interaction. The more time we spend connecting online, the less time we seem to have for building genuine, real-world relationships. It's easier to send a text than to meet for coffee. It's simpler to like a photo than to have a deep conversation. Over time, this can lead to social isolation and weaken the bonds that truly matter, leaving us feeling connected to hundreds of people online, but lonely in real life. Coming in at number 5 is the impact on your sleep. Many of us have a habit of scrolling through our phones right before bed, but the blue light emitted from our screens messes with our body's production of melatonin, the hormone that tells us it's time to sleep. This makes it much harder to fall asleep and reduces the quality of the rest you do get. You wake up feeling tired, and the cycle continues. A good night's sleep is crucial for both physical and mental health, and social media is often the culprit, robbing us of it. Disadvantage number 6 is the rapid spread of fake news. On social media, misinformation and disinformation can travel at lightning speed. A false story can go viral before anyone has a chance to fact-check it, causing widespread confusion, panic, and sometimes even real-world harm. It becomes incredibly difficult to distinguish between what's true and what's not, which can erode trust in reliable sources and create a very distorted view of reality. This brings us to a particularly dark corner of the internet. The anonymity of social media can empower people to say things they would never say to someone's face. This leads to online harassment, hateful comments, threats, and public shaming. Cyberbullying can have devastating effects on a person's mental health and well-being. It has a serious problem that turns what should be a space for connection into a source of fear and distress. If you or someone you know is experiencing this, please reach out to trusted friends, family, or a professional for help. Number 8 on our list is the risk to your privacy. When you use social media, you're sharing a lot of personal information, sometimes without even realizing it. This data can be collected, sold, hacked, or misused. Your location, your personal preferences, your photos, it all creates a digital footprint that can leave you vulnerable to identity theft or manipulation. We often trade our privacy for convenience without fully understanding the long-term consequences. Disadvantage number 9 is a huge one for students and professionals alike: lowered productivity. How many times have you sat down to work or study only to be distracted by a notification? A quick check turns into 20 minutes of scrolling, and suddenly your focus is completely broken. Social media is a major productivity killer. It constantly pulls your attention away from your real-life goals and important tasks, making it much harder to achieve what you set out to do. Finally, we arrive at number 10, which ties everything together: the overall impact on mental health. Constant exposure to comparison, negativity, cyberbullying, and the pressure to be perfect can take a serious toll. Studies have linked excessive social media use to increased rates of depression, loneliness, anxiety, and It creates a cycle where you feel bad, so you turn to social media for a distraction, which in turn makes you feel worse. It's so important to be mindful of this. If you feel like social media is negatively affecting your mental health, it's okay to take a step back. Talk to someone you trust, or consider seeking professional help. There are resources available, and you don't have to go through it alone. So there you have it, 10 significant disadvantages of social media. It's not about quitting entirely, but about being aware and using these platforms more mindfully. Let's try to find a healthier balance to protect our time, our privacy, and most importantly, our well-being. What do you think is the biggest downside? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one!